Welcome to the Startup Grind.
I think events like Startup Grind are really important for Los Angeles, and the reason why I did this today without even thinking is because it's these core events that bring young entrepreneurs together to get this information that they don't get out of blogs or that they can't get from each other, to just sit and hear it together, and then afterwards talk to each other or beforehand talk to each other, that make it really important as you're building an ecosystem in Los Angeles. So, more Startup Grind would be great. 3 pieces of advice for an entrepreneur would be: 1, if you're doing it because you're excited and you're just in love with the idea of being an entrepreneur, you have no idea what it is to be an entrepreneur, so just don't start. Go work for somebody, go work with somebody, go join another team. Don't be the CEO until you know exactly how hard this is going to be for yourself. 2, do it because it's a mission. If you're starting something as a business and you're trying to be an entrepreneur in startups, you're not going to get there. You have to think bigger, that you're going to change the world. Different if you're going to go just build something that makes you money. If you want to go build a cleaners or go build a business that doesn't require venture money, be an entrepreneur because you don't want to work for somebody. I think it's great. Like, I never wanted to work for anybody, and it's very freeing, and it's part of why you're a human. So for me, I love people who want to be entrepreneurs, and I recommend wholeheartedly to be an entrepreneur as long as you know why you're going to be an entrepreneur. So for me, I think the difference of being an entrepreneur now versus a decade or 2 ago is money, is that you needed tens of millions of dollars to start a company before, then you needed millions of dollars 10 years ago. Now you needed hundreds of thousands of dollars maybe 5 years ago. Now you sometimes only need thousands of dollars to go build that app that you want to go start and then go launch and get adoption for in the App Store. And that's great for people to get started. But what it's not great for is then everybody believes that they're going to be able to just go raise money off of it. And that's why there's so many failures right now, and that's why there's so many people, if you look at the numbers in Los Angeles, that are getting funded but not getting funded past that angel round or that seed round. Is entrepreneurship is a lot more than just getting a company started. It's getting to the finish line. And that's where you really understand the difference between great entrepreneurs and teams versus people who can get products launched. A first-time entrepreneur's biggest mistake is usually how they're going to build a team and what equity everybody's going to get and how they're going to get it. Whether it's not having vesting agreements for all the founders or giving them too much equity to people who don't do anything other than just basic operations. It's being able to find a great team and incentivize them, like a CTO, co-founder, who owns enough of your company that they're not going to leave because a great job came along. So the biggest problem I find with early entrepreneurs is that they worry about dilution, or they worry about the things that are going to come 5 years from now, and they don't worry about how they're building the great structure that's going to get them there. I only invest in people. The products always change. The people are the things that stay the same. So 90% of our investment decisions are made about the team and the market that they're going after and their vision for that market. And the product's just one step along the road. There's so many next big things. I think the great thing, the reason I get up every day, like if I told you some of the things we're doing with some of our celebrities or with our influencers and our startups around changing every market, like every market is in flux, whether it's Uber doing transportation or logistics there's so virtual reality and what's happening there, commerce, consumer products. Look at Honest with Jessica Alba and how they're turning, chemical-free or bad chemical-free products into the next Procter & Gamble. Like, there are so many great markets because we have these social networks and we have these new generation media companies, next generation media companies that are allowing people to get their voice out there without going through traditional channels, that every market is being disrupted or built in a whole new way. Every industry is being redefined by having these technical advances and people that are able to go direct. So I don't have one market that I think is interesting. I think every market is interesting.